Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, June 27th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming and Luce. Our energy mantra for today is, I keep bringing my consciousness to my feels as we move through the changing tides. I kind of feel like sands through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives as we move closer and closer to this eclipse. And I really had a very interesting download that I actually had to wake up and write down this morning. This Cancer energy can make us feel very vulnerable as we move through various feeling vulnerabilities. And, this first eclipse is in Cancer, and the second one is in Capricorn. It's a lunar eclipse in Capricorn. And what I'm feeling is that right now, one of the things that we're experiencing in this polarity vibration is the rigidity that we bring into our lives that help protect that soft crab underbelly. We all have a place in our chart where Cancer is. You can look for Cancer in your chart based on your sun sign, where it is from your sun sign, and based on your rising sign. And so we have multiple Cancer lessons, even if you don't have any planets in Cancer, where these feelings, where this vulnerability, where we will, in polarity with Capricorn, bring in rigidity, structure, rules, even some conditioning, where we bring in those energies to keep ourselves feeling safe. So this is a really good thing to notice. Where do you find rigidity in your life? And then to work with that, what is that rigidity protecting? Because that's what I see as a cause of a lot of issues right now is rigidity. We're coming up against these walls, and basically we're scheduled for a breakthrough. All these fields are breaking us through to the other side of that rigidity energy. They're breaking us through this conditioning that we've been holding on to. So check out your rigidity. Where are those places where you cannot bend? Interestingly enough, I have to note that my card today, I pull a card for myself every day. My card today was the comparison card, and it had the oak that does not bend and the bamboo which sways with the wind, or the palm trees that sway with the wind out here. And, that's very telling to this energy. We need to be able to bend so we don't break through these energies. Like surfboards, when they hit a big wave or the reef, they'll break. But we need to be soft and pliant so these energies don't have to break us. All right, so that being said, we do have definitely some challenges going on in these energies. Keep bringing your consciousness to your feels to help support you through these tides. Like I said, I think the biggest thing that we may be feeling today, which is a very interesting thing, and again, may show you some of these power plays, some of the control issues. We have Venus in Gemini in conjunct Pluto, so in conjunct energy. We are not seeing eye to eye. We do not know how to work these energies. But I don't think you need to know how to work these energies, as you need to realize with Venus in Gemini, any control issues that you come across, any power issues that you come across, any rigidity that you come across, it is giving you a power play mirror. So be very aware of power play mirrors. And this is at 22 degrees. That is at master level degree 22. It mirrors each other right there, in and through it. But this is definitely a call to come back to yourself for the mastery. So be aware of the power play mirrors going on through the day with that in conjunct. We have the moon finishing up in Aries. Oh my goodness. This little thing is just sitting under me, staring up at me. We have the moon finishing up in Aries, and the moon finishing up in Aries is going to square Mars. So again, that may bring up some of that power play energy around the vulnerabilities, around your undercrab, the softness under the shell. So be very aware. What are you protecting right now? If you feel like starting a war. What are you protecting right now? What is affecting your soft vulnerability? And I'm not saying it's valid or not valid, but bring your consciousness to it so you're moving from that conscious place. We have the moon shifting into Taurus, and that is actually happening fairly early in the morning, 6:32 a.m. Pacific time. Moon in Taurus along with this Cancer. Oh, treat yourself like you love yourself. Treat yourself like you're worthy. Treat yourself like you're worthy of a break after all of these crazy energies that we're moving through. Let's see. Moon in Taurus is squaring Mercury. Oh, I have an interesting Mercury story. Almost on the dot of when Mercury was changing signs, our power went out today. Like, just out of the blue went out. We usually get a warning if they're turning it off for any, like, fire reasons. So I got very nervous with the power going out, but I kept reminding myself, okay, Mercury just changed signs. Like, this happens. Mercury stuff goes on. We have Mercury shadow. Mercury stuff goes on. So, Mercury at 0 degrees through today in the sign of Leo. Mercury mischief is happening. So just be aware of that. Of course, take precautions, but just be aware of that. Moon in Taurus squaring Mercury. Ugh. You need to tell yourself that you're worthy. You need to bring that consciousness to you. You need to bring that softness to you through these experiences, these energies. They can be so hard. And I do think that they can swing us like back and forth, you know, between that, okay, I'm okay, I can deal with this experience, into the, oh my God, what's happening? This is so hard. I've heard from so many people moving through that kind of thing. Be kind to yourself. Be conscientious to yourself, how you're talking to yourself, how you're talking to your inner child, the worth props that you're giving to yourself. How are you treating your poor little crab underbelly at this point? Let's see. Sun. Sun is at 5 degrees today. The sun is connecting to both Uranus and Chiron. I feel like this is part of the breakthrough. That sun connecting to Chiron is a square. So this may be a place to realize where that place where you've brought in the rigidity, is that true to your soul? And that place that is that vulnerability, has it been stuck because you've kind of been protecting it? Are you being true to who you are? Are you being true to that I am energy? How does that warrior need to come and step up for that soft crab underbelly at this time? Uranus connecting to the sun, 5 degrees as well, is reminding you, you can definitely have a breakthrough with this. You do need to look at your conditioning, and you need to be willing to go through the experiences that are showing up for you right now. Moon is also connecting to that Uranus energy. So your breakthrough is going to happen when you allow the emotions to come through, when you allow yourself to be true about these emotions. You don't have to be honest with the rest of the world. At least just start being honest with yourself about why these feelings are really coming out. That will help you make these breakthroughs. It will help you get past the conditioning. The sun and the moon are also coming together later in the day, and they're bringing some balance at 6 degrees. So take some time to balance between the moon energy, the Cancer energy. Hopefully you've been taking it easy, but if you haven't been, take it easy. And if you have been taking it easy, this might be a good evening to take just a little bit of action to bring yourself back into balance. So, with that, I will say, take a second. What are you grateful for? And you can always book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com for that. The better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you, and you do have the power. Namaste.